everyone, I hope you're all doing really well today. So I wanted to do this drugstore haul for you guys because I've been acquiring a lot of drugstore items the past week or two, and some of them are really cool and I've been enjoying them so far. The first things that I got, I actually did not pick up myself. They were actually sent to me by one of my YouTube subscribers who I've become friends with here on YouTube. Her name is Vicky, and we did sort of a swap where I picked something up for her and she picked up something for me, but she actually gave me a lot more than what I gave her, which was so sweet. So thank you, Vicky. And so what that is she got me a Sinful Colors nail polish shade, and it's like a light blue color. It's super pretty. It's almost like periwinkle minus the purple. And she says that she's used this and it lasts like a really long time and goes on really well. So I'm really excited to use that. And she sent that to me. I went to check out the Sinful Colors and I actually got two other shades. By the way, the blue one is called Alfresco. And I picked up also so this was the blue one that she sent. I picked up a light teal and then a little bit darker teal color. And so this one is called Rendezvous and this one's called At Sea. So I've been wanting to pick up some shades like in these colors because I don't have them in my collection. So I wanted to pick those up. And then Vicky also sent me something that I've been wanting to check out a lot at the drugstores. It's just every time I see them, it's sort of like I'm impulse buying and they're kind of on the higher price for drugstore. So I'm always like, nah, I'll pass it this time. So I just haven't picked them up yet, but I've heard great things. And that is the L'Oreal Visible Lift Color Lift Blush. So they're these ones, and they're like a squishy material, and the color she sent me is called Rose Gold. So you can see like when you squish into it, it kind of stays. It's not really the same feeling as the bouncy blushes though. They're more like, they kind of like bounce back a little bit more than these. This is pretty firm actually, and a second reason why I hadn't picked them up, one because of the price, and two because I thought that these would be a lot like the Tarte airbrush blushes, which I have two of and I really love those, and so I was just kind of like, oh, you know, I don't need a drugstore dupe of those because I already have two and I have so many blushes. But I'm really glad she sent this to me because it's really nothing like those. And this color Rose Gold, it is, when I actually swatched it, I thought I might not like it because when I swatch it, it looks like this. It looks like it's got a lot of glitteriness to it. I don't know if that's going to show up there. Here, I'll do it on the back of my hand so you can see better. It just looked like it had a lot of shimmer to it, and I usually stay away from blushes that have a lot of shimmer, but when you actually put on your cheeks, I'm actually wearing it now. It's just like that perfect pink color that's hard to overdo, but it's really pretty, and it just has like gorgeous sort of glow to it, and it's just really nice. Like, I love it. It's almost like blush and highlight in one, but it's not too much shimmer. So I think that's really pretty. I'd love to try some of the other colors too. So again, that was Rose Gold. So, and then I picked up on clearance at Target the Covergirl plus Olay, the eye ones that they discontinued that were swirly, and they were for eyes, and they had the colors, which I had very light, and I had gotten that on sale towards the end when everyone was discontinuing it. And this, I heard that the Corrector shade was good, and so I picked that up because it was on sale. And I will just say that if you can find these in your area, it's still, like, I would pick it up on sale because it's a great product. I love this one. To me, it's got the exact same texture and coverage as the very light shade that I have. This one's just a little bit more yellow tone, so it's more corrective. I would say for like my skin tone, I would use this. I wouldn't use this if you have medium or tan skin. Maybe medium, but it's a little on the light side for medium. But anyway, so I picked that up. Love that product. And I also, because I have loved these Covergirl plus Olay products so much, I saw the new kind of, I think, I guess it's sort of replacement for the one I just showed you. It looks like this, and it says Covergirl plus Olay CC Cream Eye Rehab Concealer, and my shade is Fair. And so basically, if I get a tiny bit of this, like that much, is more than enough for both of my eyes. Like, it goes so far. And what I actually like about this, I don't love its concealing ability as much as the other one, but this is actually a really decent hydrating product for your eyes. I've actually put it on some nights too, like night and day, and I find that my eye area is just very nicely hydrated, and there are only a couple of products that I feel like that I've tried that I feel like are like that. This isn't as good as like my Lancome Genifique eye cream, but this is really nice. I love that I can wear this during the day because I don't like to wear usually eye creams. They're kind of thick and they make like your under eye makeup crease, so usually I don't wear them, so I'm really like loving this. And usually like I'll put some more concealer on top of this because it's just not enough coverage for me, but if you didn't have a lot to conceal, I think this would be an awesome product for you. And even if you do have a lot to conceal like me, you can also add some more on top of this, of like some other concealer. And this, like, once you blot it in, it's like super sheer feeling. It's not greasy or anything, and as long as you don't put too much on, it takes like a couple of minutes to soak in, but then it's really nice. And then I also found the Maybelline Baby Lips. Finally, the bold like neon ones showed up, and so I picked up 3 shades that I thought would be really cool. So first off, I've been loving like purple shades for some reason, like not bright purple on my lips, but I've realized that a lot of shades that look purple, like lip glosses and things, when you put them on your lips, if they're a sheer color, they just make a really interesting pink color that I haven't had a lot of use from in the past. And so I was hoping that this purple shade called, oh, I don't think the name is on it. Well, anyway, the purple shade that they have, I was hoping that it would be something like that, but this one actually isn't very pigmented. It's like barely any color at all on your lips. It smells amazing, like grape. Oh, it smells really good, like fruity, if you like fruity smells, but it doesn't have a lot of color, but it still is hydrating and just really fun to use for the summer. And then I also picked up the orange one, and this one is also not very neon in color, but this one has more color pigmentation, I feel, than the purple one. The purple one I don't really see on my lips. This is like, it doesn't give you a bright orange color on your lips, it gives you like a very slight orange tint to your lips, and that's about it. And it also smells really nice, like orange, like really fresh, citrusy kind of smelling. It smells awesome. I think I got it on my nose. And then this one is my favorite of the ones I picked up. This one is like a warm tone bright pink, and it, again, sorry guys, I don't have the color, but it looks like this. And there was also a bright pink that was cooler tone, but this was the warm one. And this one actually has a lot of pigmentation, and I've been loving it. So you can see that one. It just looks like a really fresh, summery, bright pink little pop that isn't like super bright pink, like wearing like a bright pink lipstick. I mean, it's there, but it also looks like a tinted lip balm, so, you know, it still is like sort of young looking. Like if you're younger, I think you'd really like it. Then I got a couple of the all glossed up glossy stains, these things, and I picked up the one in purple because, again, like I said, I've been wanting to try a lot of purples, and this purple, it looks super crazy, but when you put it on, it really is not purple. That's what it looks like. It's more like a little bit purplish pink, like a, I don't know, that I wouldn't even call that magenta, but, and then it's sort of sheer, so once you see like your lip color underneath that, it becomes even less purple. So it's totally wearable, kind of a bright, I mean, not bright, but I don't know, a present, like pinky kind of, maybe a little bit of hint of purple when you put it on your lips. But I think it's pretty. It's just not exactly what it looks like in the container. And then I got the one in Cupcake, and this one is a really cute little, like, bright sort of baby pink, and I swatched it like down right here. It's got plenty of color, and it's just super, super nice, and it goes on and it feels great when you wear it on your lips, and I've been liking that shade too. And then at Target, I actually found some, my Target in the area, my area, they were discounting all of the Milani products were like over 50% off. I guess that they're getting rid of the Milani display at that Target, and so I picked up a couple of products that I had heard about on YouTube, heard a lot of great things about, but I just had not picked up, and that was the Milani Liquid Like Eyeliner Pencil in black. I've heard this is a dupe for the Urban Decay Perversion pencil, and it goes on pretty black and quite deep, as you can see there. So I picked that up for, I think, maybe $4.50 or maybe it was less. I can't even remember how much it was. It wasn't much. And I have only worn that once, and I'm not really sure like how well it stays and stuff because I only wore it once, and I don't have massive issues with my eyeliner, so I kind of have to wear them a while, like in different scenarios to really know like how they wear. But the other thing that I picked up is the Milani Shadow Eyes 12-Hour Wear Eyeshadow in Brown Deluxe. And I've heard such great things about these, but I always just see them in the drugstore. I'm like, they can't be that great. Yeah, they are. It's super duper, super like the most smooth, easy to put on thing ever. Like you barely touch it to your skin and it's gorgeous. You have a short amount of time to blend it out the way you want, and let me tell you, this stays. Like it stays and it does not move. So if you're looking for cheap eyeshadow pencils that really stay, are really vibrant and really creamy, like check these out. I'm gonna check out some more shades because some of the really bright shades I've heard really great things about as well. And then I also heard on YouTube great things by one YouTuber, and I can't remember if it was Tiffany D, Makeup by Tiffany D, or if it was maybe All That Glitters. It was somebody, but somebody was like saying how much they love the Color Riche, the L'Oreal Color Riche lip glosses, and how they're all really pigmented and really great lip glosses. So I picked up this one in Golden Splash, and I really like the formula. It is pretty pigmented. I haven't tried the other ones, but the person that I had seen like said they're basically whatever color you see on the tube. And based on this one, I would say that I agree with that. You know, this one is definitely like a nice golden, plenty of color. I always hate a lip gloss where it looks like it's colorful and vibrant and then you put it on your lips and it's like clear. I hate that. So, and then I also picked up the Garnier BB cream in light medium for combination to oily skin. And the reason I picked this up was specifically because it was for combination to oily skin, because BB creams and stuff, like I live in a very humid environment and my skin's not super oily, but I do get oily like around the T-zone and stuff, and just, I don't know, it's like the humidity where I live is almost like having oily skin. You put something on your skin and then like 2 hours later during the summer, it's like just wet on your face and you're just like, ugh. So I got this hoping that it would be better than other BB creams, because a lot of BB creams have been really like, I don't know, almost like wearing a moisturizer, like they're thick and they feel sticky on my skin, and so I was hoping this would not be like that. And I tell you, I love this stuff. First of all, it is fluid ounces, which is a massive amount of product. Usually foundations are 1 ounce. Like high-end foundations, all the high-end foundations that I use, I think are all 1 ounce. I mean, they could be like give or take a little bit more than that or a little bit less, but 2 ounces is like almost double what I know a couple of my favorites are. And so that's a lot of product, first of all. Second of all, I would not think of this as a BB cream because it really only has SPF of 20, which is not fairly unusual for a foundation to have any kind of SPF these days. A lot of them do have SPF, and then there really isn't any other skin benefits to this product other than that. I honestly think of it a lot more as just a foundation that I really like. It's very thin consistency, so you don't get the thickness of a lot of those BB creams, and it has amazing coverage. It looks so natural, but like good coverage. And it hasn't broken me out yet. I've worn it, like I wore it the past 3 days, and I wore it a couple of days, like a couple weeks before that, and I haven't noticed breakouts from it. I may in the future, like if I wear it for a couple of weeks, but so far that has been good, and I've just been really liking this product. It's really nice, and it goes on. What I also love is that I can put it on with my hands, like amazingly. I love foundations that I can just easily put on my hands. I don't have to use a brush or anything, and I've been loving it. I also picked up, I've been loving this product too. So that viewer that had sent me the blush and the nail polish, Vicky, she recommended the Sonia Kashuk the cream bronzer to me, and thank you, Vicky, for doing that, because I picked it up in the shade Warm Tan. That was the lightest of the two they had at my Target, and I love this cream bronzer, you guys. I had actually read about it a couple of other places too before, and I just hadn't, you know, made the move to pick it up because it was a little on the higher side. I think maybe around $15. Don't quote me on that. You'll have to look it up. Somewhere between 10 and 15, I think. But what I love about this bronzer is, first of all, it is not too orange. Hopefully you can see it in the compact. Oh, sorry, it looks really gross. It picked up some hairs from either my brushes or dust or something like that. So, but it's not orange. It's not too brown, like ruddy. It's just the perfect color bronzer. And the formula of it, a lot of cream bronzers can feel sort of like thick or like, I don't know, it's like you get it on your brush and you put it on your skin and it's like you get little globs of it and you're trying to blend it out, and it's like by the time you do that you've moved around your concealer and your foundation and everything, and then you're also just adding more like cream product on top of foundation. If you have oily skin, sometimes that's irritating, and I don't know. But this product, it's just the most, I don't know how to describe it, but like when you rub it between your fingers, it's like very, very sheer feeling, almost like a cream to powder kind of feeling, or like a little bit like silica kind of feeling. I don't know, like it's just a lovely texture. I've been putting it on, I've tried putting it on with stippling brushes, with other sheer brushes, like the kind that feel really, really soft but are synthetic. And then I've been trying to put it on with just regular powder brushes, and all of them have applied it to my face just fine. It's just a lovely, lovely bronzer. And then the last thing that I picked up, I haven't really had a chance to use, but I finally took the little dive to pick up the L'Oreal Paris Magic Nude Liquid Powder Bare Skin Perfecting Makeup. That was a mouthful, sorry guys. But this one, my shade is Light Ivory, and this is a good shade for me. I actually did put it on my skin. I haven't had a chance to really test it out and wear it though. My initial thoughts on it are that it doesn't have a lot of coverage, first of all, and second of all, it seemed to accentuate like dry patches on my skin, but those are my only like initial things. I mean, I've still got to try it out and see like how long wearing it is and how much I like it in the future and stuff like that. So I mean, just from the first time I just spread it all over my skin, that's what I could tell. It just didn't seem to have like tons of coverage. I could build it up. I did like another coat of it, but when I built it up, it seemed like it was more like you could see makeup on my skin, versus I think the point of this is that it just kind of sinks into your skin and then you look like you're not wearing makeup almost. I don't know. But anyway, I'm excited to try that out, and I'll have to let you guys know more about it when I've had more of a chance to try it. But anyway, so that concludes this haul, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I hope to talk to you guys again soon. Bye!